first time moving twice in 1 year. It was a lot, and I do not recommend it. I'm not really a fan of like paying to cook my own food. We went to a casino and played the slots for the first time, which was confusing, by the way. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine, and today we're going to be doing my 2025 recap. So the last time I did one of these videos, it was actually 2022. I'll drop that in the description below if you're interested. And I was like, oh, I really like this, like recapping my year, because I forget a lot of things that happen, and I want to do this every year. I haven't done it since 2022, so I'm going to recap the last 3 years. Now, if you want to just jump straight to 2025, I will put a time stamp somewhere in the video, and that will jump you straight there. But if you just want to hear my other years, then just keep watching. If it sounds echoey in here, it's because I'm in the living room, and I mean, the couch is in here. I guess it's not a whole lot of furniture, but that's why it sounds like that. I'm not like in a room or anything. Also, if you hear my children, they are in the house in the other room, so you'll probably hear them. Let's start with 2023 recap. It wasn't a whole lot about this year. In April, I did a 30th photo shoot, so I probably am gonna drop pictures in along this video, so I guess you guys can see. In April, I did a 30th photo shoot just for memories, and then I took some pictures with my husband. In August, I started a new job at the beginning of the month, and then I got pregnant with my third child at the end of the month. In October, I turned 31. November, we told our family we were pregnant during Thanksgiving, so that was like really cute and special. And in December, we had a gender reveal and found out that we were having a boy. So not much happened that year. That's probably why I just didn't want to recap that year, and I was pregnant and sick. So yeah, that was 2023. 2024, in February, left my job because I was heavily pregnant. March, took a trip to Philly with my husband for his birthday. We went to a casino and played the slots for the first time, which was confusing, by the way. I guess if you know how to do it or whatever, it's cool, but I was confused. I was just like pressing a bunch of buttons. And we got authentic Philly cheesesteaks while we were there, which was just okay. They were okay, but whatever. Also, we took the kids to Washington, D.C. and on a train for the first time. So that was really fun because they really enjoyed that. And that's a vlog, I think, on the kids' channel. But we took them on the train and everything for the first time, so that was cute. In April, I gave birth to my son, Maverick, and I got super sick after his birth. It was horrible. The rest of the year mainly consists of me being postpartum and trying to heal, and then Mav experiencing like all of his first and hitting all his milestones, like rolling over, sitting, crawling, and then him experiencing all of the holidays for the first time. In July, the kids did karate over the summer for the first time, so that was really cool watching them like have that experience. In November, we went to my first boxing match. Me and my husband, we went on a date, and we went to see a boxing match for the first time in person at the Norfolk Scope to see those three brothers. I forgot their names, but it was really, really cool. The whole city came out. They were going crazy. It was super cool. I don't like seeing people fighting or getting beat up, so like I was actually like closing my eyes in certain parts, but it actually wasn't bad because it wasn't like really bloody, I guess. But anyway, it was cool. I also had surgery that month to have my tubes removed. I definitely don't want to be insensitive to people who are struggling with fertility issues, but that was definitely one of the best things I ever did for myself and my family, was having my tubes removed. Like, I knew I was donezo having kids, just absolutely done. December, we took a road trip to North Carolina to see family right before Christmas. So most of that year was about Maverick and having a new baby and creating a new family dynamic, because with Callie and Hendrix, they were older. So they were, what, 6 and 8? And we had already created this dynamic, you know, with our two kids. So throwing Mav in the mix, it just changed the whole family situation. So that was 2024. Now we are in 2025. this is this year recap. Hey to all the people who skipped and came to this part. We're on 2025. January, Maverick had to have surgery. He was 10 months old. That was very difficult to see. His little tiny body and the little tiny gown, and he had his IV in his foot. It was just, that was hard. But thankfully, everything went well and he's good. February, it snowed, so that was really, really fun because we haven't experienced snow in like a lot of years. So it finally snowed, and it was like Mav's first time, even though, like I said, he was literally just like, he wasn't even a year old, but I took a picture of him in it. For my husband's birthday, we tried zip lining in VR for the first time, and they were super, super, super fun. Like the VR, it was like just a short little 30-minute time slot that we had, but it was so fun. Like we literally are considering getting one for our house, like the little VR system and the games and stuff, because that's how fun it was. Like you guys should try it. We also tried Hot Pot for the first time. It was good, but I'm not really a fan of like paying to cook my own food. I probably wouldn't do it again, but it was fun. Like it was a cute experience. I'm the type of person where I like experiencing things, even if it's just one time, to say like, oh my gosh, I done it. Even if I'll never do it again, because you just don't know until you do it, you know? In April, Mav turned 1. In June, we moved from our apartment to a townhome in another city. In July, we took a road trip to Connecticut to visit my husband's family. It was super special because it was me and the kids' first time ever meeting them in person. So me and my husband have been together for 10 years, and he has family in North Carolina, Virginia, and Connecticut. We've talked to them on the phone before and things like that, and social media with some of his family, but we never seen them in person. So we took that road trip. It was about 8 hours, and I think it ended up being maybe close to 9 or 10 because when you have kids, you have to stop a lot, you gotta change diapers and do all things. It was just so special, and that was a really cool time. In August, the kids started at their new school. At the beginning of September, we went to an NFL game for the first time to see the Washington Commanders. That definitely was a cool experience. It was definitely different than when we went to go see an NBA game. It was way more people, it was way bigger. But it was definitely a cool experience. I don't know if I would do it again. At the end of September, we moved again to another new city, the one that we are currently in. That was our first time moving twice in 1 year. It was a lot, and I do not recommend it. I hate moving. Moving twice within a few months apart was so crazy and stressful and hectic and expensive and all the things. It was necessary, but it was a lot. October, the kids started at their other new school, which is here. It was Mav's first time wearing a costume. Oh my gosh, she was so cute. And participating in the Halloween festivities. November, we were supposed to go home to visit for Thanksgiving, but we all got super sick. I don't know what it is about November, and people say it's like the weather change and things like that. Usually my kids get really, really sick around Thanksgiving. So we just didn't go because we didn't want to get anybody else sick. Matt ended up having a double ear infection. It was horrible. December, it has snowed multiple times. So that has been fun. Like it delayed a lot of the kids' school. It was out for a couple days because it's been snowing, but that was cute. Hendrix got his ears pierced, super cute. We've been doing all of the Christmas festivities. The kids are currently on break. We did take a trip to visit our family. We just got back like a day ago, yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't know what day it is. If it's Wednesday today, technically it's Thursday. Merry Christmas, because it's actually Thursday. It's 1 in the morning. But I think we got back Monday from our trip. And it was super fun. It's always nice to go see our family. I recorded a legacy video of my granny. 10 out of 10 recommend that you guys do that. If you don't know what that is, basically it's where you interview your grandparents and your parents, and you ask them all about their life. You ask them about what advice would they have for you, for parenting, for marriage, for their kids, all those types of things. So when they pass away, you'll always have that forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when certain people pass away, if like you have kids or whatever that are really young, they're not going to remember them. So if they ever want to know about them, you'll have a video of them talking so they can hear how their voice sound, you know, them talking about their lives and just all kinds of things. My mom passed when I was 2. She was like 26. And I would love to have a video of her talking about herself, talking about her life, hearing her voice, all the types of things, you know what I'm saying? Granted, she was very young, so that's just like a different situation. But I think that's just like such a nice video for memories. And for but that is my recap for the last 3 years. I'm gonna try to do better about doing them yearly when the kids are on Christmas break, like now, to try to keep up. Cause I just like to see how my life changes. I said your life. I like to see how my life changes over the years, and like what's going on and like what's happening, because I do forget a lot of things that happen. So anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, all the things. I hope you guys have had a great year. I hope next year is even better. Same for my family. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Bye.